back to everybody safe and clear. We're going to double check our pockets. There cannot be any live ammunition whatsoever when we get ready to do incapacitation exercises, okay? So after we get everybody checked clear, we empty out all our pockets, no dummy rounds in our pockets, things like that, all those back in the Dogo dummies. So make sure you inspect them and look at them because we're going to use those later on. I don't just keep them in your pocket because I don't even want to get them confused with a live round or anything like that. Everything comes out of the pocket, everything comes out of the magazines, everything's out of the magazines. Then we're going to put the live ammo, eyes, ears, all that stuff, because we're not going to need it for this next exercise. We're just going to go ahead and put it back away. The only thing we're going to keep out is that Dogo dummies. Okay? Practice them. It's important to have them somewhere in your memory bank. That way, that oh hell situation, your life is flashing before your eyes, going through all these, you know, the files, your little file cabinet of a brain, trying to find something similar to the situation you are currently in so that it can get you out of it. Hopefully these things will come to mind, all right? Your imagination is your limit when it comes to incapacitation exercises. Knowing how to clear the malfunction, that's key. Knowing the steps that you have to go through. Your imagination will help you cover all those things. Let's say, for example, you have your weapon, you're firing, you're down a support arm. You can't pick it up, you can't use it. Your weapon goes click instead of bang. What are the steps you have to go through to clear that malfunction?
Ooh.
What are the steps?
Oh yeah.
Tap.
Racking on your belt.
Back.
And present the weapon.
Reevaluate. Now, you just named off a couple of options. You could tap it on your thigh, rag it on your belt. What else could we do?
Fight it. Tap it on your
No. Oh no.
Yeah,
Like a hard surface with a corner, right? Okay. So, if I'm standing right next to a block wall, I might just use the wall. Bam. If I had a corner on the wall, I just use the corner on the wall because I know that's for sure bet. The thing about using any part of your body is that your body gives. Okay? If I need force to hit my magazine and I'm lifting and hitting with my leg like this, thing is, my leg goes right back in the down position. All right? If I'm using my belt to rag my slide, belt may move, holster may move, whatever you're using, those things may move. You try to use your pocket, try to use the heel of your boot, those things move. So when we say, well, why use these things? Well, a stationary object like a block wall that has a sharp corner or a tabletop, these things are pretty stable. They don't work on any kind of joints like your body does. Now, if you have nothing, you've got to use your imagination, you've got to use your body, that's what you got to do. But if you had some type of other object that doesn't give quite as easily, like the helmet of your partner in front of you. Okay. That's all you had. That's all you had. Okay. If they're in the kneeling position right up underneath you, pow! All right. So let's go over it. Dummy rounds. Just kill it, man. He's standing right on the spot.
Sending the 7 dust.
Alright, we have an empty weapon. I'm going to insert the magazine on an empty weapon. That way, the first one out of the gate is going to be a click instead of a bang. Alright? So my support arm is down. I'm going to draw and engage.
Tactical turkey message.
Alright, so I'm going to draw and engage. Ah, shit. My bad day is getting worse. We've got to click instead of bang. Now, some of you already kind of covered it. I don't like the idea of bringing it down here and attempt to try to come back up. So I may bring the leg to it. That way, I'm not forcing my leg inward or anything like that. I'm basically just kneeing the weapon. So I have forward momentum going up into the magazine well, and the weapon's going down at the same time. It's a sure thing, almost like a stable platform. Okay? So we're kneeing the weapon, now what? Belt or racket. Well, we've already talked about the belt, or the holster. The rear of your sights. Now some sights, you gotta be careful, gotta know your weapon. Some sights are actually on a slant. They don't have a sharp angle. If you have a weapon that doesn't have a sharp angle, but just a slant in the rear sights, you may not be able to use the rear sights. But most weapons have a very sharp cutout right there on the ejection port. Now see that? So if I can't use the sights, I may want to use my ejection port, all right? So I get a hold of the holster, punch it across using the ejection port, all right? What else could I use? Some type of clothing. We already talked about the edge of a table, things like that, right? Trying to work it here. I wouldn't use your teeth. I think your teeth would give before the slide would move. All right, so now we engage. Click. Got to click instead of a bang. Down on my arm. Okay, on the arm. I'm tired. So we tap. We're going to go down to a kneeling position. I like using the boot. That's just my personal preference because this right here, this rubber heel, it grabs a hold of things. It's going to grab a hold of the all steel parts of the weapon. So if I want to get my sights on it, or if I want to get that ejection port on it, I can work the action just like so, okay? It's a for sure bet there, all right? I was engaging. I'm down primary arm, okay? Maybe the gun fell to the ground. I had to reach down, pick it up with my support hand, come back up, click. Same exact thing, all right? I may go straight down to a kneeling position, maybe because I had to pick up off the ground, who knows? So we're tapping it, we got the heel of the boot, we're working that malfunction, and we're gonna re-engage, all right? If we're gonna practice this out of the holster, let's take into consideration that you didn't have the weapon in hand. Your primary arm is down. You gotta get this out of the holster, okay? Now, if you don't have the range of motion to go all the way across, and I'll show you a trick to enhance your range of motion when it comes to getting that weapon out of there. If you lack the range of motion, grab your belt as far to your primary side as possible and snatch your pants to the center, okay? Once you snatch your pants to the center, your weapon's going to be right there in front of you somewhere, and you're going to grab a hold of it with your support hand. If you want to try to get it without snatching your belt, because that is an extra step, to enhance your range of motion, I'm going to sling my arm, and I've got to sling it hard, okay? All the way up underneath my other arm and hit myself in the center of my back. So I'm going to reach for it as far as I can. Once I reach all the way down to the center of my back, my arm's going to come down, and it's going to let the holster catch it. Y'all see that? So now I can wrap my hand around the weapon. Disengage all of your securities. Pinky, thumb, get that hood undone, pull the weapon out, fire your round, okay? Now, so let's see. If I can do this, get it out and fire. Bang! I'm going to do it. Keep in mind now, you're going to catch a malfunction more than likely because this thing's going to go like this, all right? But I got to get around that. The other option that you have as soon as you get it out, now I can shoot back. Now that takes too much time in my opinion, and I've got someone slinging rounds at me, okay? Hey, can
you do that again?
Bam! But if you want to get this oriented the right way before you start fighting back, even if you did run, you still gotta get this out. If you want to get it oriented the right way, find a place to tuck it, recover it, and get ready to fight back. But oh my God, it's a bad day, because I gotta click instead of a bang. So we're going right back to the same thing, all right? Stovepipe, what do you do with a stovepipe? Same thing, what about this? More than likely, this ain't gonna be like this in your holster. So you don't have to practice unholstering with a double feed, okay? All right, but oh my God, I've got a double feed. Bad, 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 bad. You can't do the hold down the magazine catch because I need this hand to do it. So what are the steps we gotta go through? It'll lock. So maybe we ran, right? We ran. All right, now we're gonna click. So we're gonna lock it, it'll lock the action back. How can I get the slide back and lock the action back? Just like before, we can use that, okay? We can use the table, okay? You can use your belt, got it. Use that shoe, all right, got it. So we lock the action back. I like using the boot, so I'll come on back down here. I'm gonna lock it back. Now what? Strip. Now more than likely, if I hit it, for me it's gonna fall. But a lot of times it probably wouldn't fall, right? So again, the hill of that boot comes in handy there, unless you got a Glock magazine. It's the same, actually smaller than your pistol grip. Hold it down that catch, strip the magazine out. Now what? I gotta work the action. Make sure that I clear that malfunction. I may even lock it back again to check. Now what do we gotta do? You gotta reload.
Between your legs and get nice and clean.
That's right. You can stick it. I don't like sticking anything between my thighs. I'd rather wedge it between the calf and the hamstring. But now, I mean, it's got a hold of it. Trying to squeeze my thighs together, that just ain't happening, all right? So I grab a magazine, insert the mag well. We're gonna use the slide stop, or we're gonna use the slide itself? Slide stop? Okay. Now we're back in action, ready to go. But what if I were using my right arm, I was fighting, I got shot in the arm, weapon falls to the ground, I have to pick it up with my support. Oh shit, and when it landed in a double feed. Fell into the strap. We're already here, right? Alright, so I'm gonna lock it back. Oh, keep in mind guys, no ambidextrous features. So I'm locking it back with what I got. Okay? Gotta strip the mag. Gotta work the action. And gotta reload it. And get ready to defend yourself.